Hello Facebook family, I have been MIA and I'm glad to be back. I'm home for a couple of days, and then I'm gone again. Then I'll be back on Sunday, but I wanted to just stop for a minute, give you guys an update. Today is day 40, which is my last dosage day. I'm going to be going into 3 days of VLCD without the HCG, and then on to P3. I have lost a total of 13.6 pounds this round. It looked a lot different from round one. Round one, of course, was close to 30 pounds released. And I'm not sure that I'm going to do a full 6 or 8 week interruption. I still have not met my final goal, and I am anticipating getting there before an event that I'm going to be that I'm attending in April. So I'm thinking about cycling through, going off for a few days, and when I say a few days, maybe 10 to 14 days, and then coming back on the HCG. I don't know what that is on the camera, but it keeps looking like something's in my nose. It's kind of driving me crazy. So if you guys see that, I don't have something hanging out of my nose. It's something on the camera or something, just so you know. And so, I digress. Anyway, so I'm thinking about cycling, and I'll let you guys know exactly what I decide to do. I had a great meal today. I just want to share with you guys. It's a shrimp and spinach dish that normally I do over rice, and I hadn't fixed it in a while because I hadn't been able to eat rice, and I made it today just because I wanted some spinach and I had the shrimp, and it was really good even without the rice. And basically what I did is about a tablespoonful of coconut oil to saute 4 cloves of garlic, and I chopped the garlic up pretty fine, and then I added a tomato, chopped the tomato up, a medium-sized tomato, and I had the shrimp, I seasoned the shrimp with Old Bay, and I put basic seasonings on it. I had some Creole seasoning, and then I added on it a little onion powder and garlic powder, and I think I threw in a little Italian seasoning. So after I cooked the tomatoes for about 5 minutes, I added the shrimp in, and then I added in 1 lemon, the juice from 1 lemon and the zest from the lemon, and I added in the spinach just until the spinach is tender, and it was so good, to the point that I had it for lunch and then I had it for dinner. Now I just got in about 10 o'clock my time, 10 p.m. from an event, and I couldn't wait to get home to finish up the last of it because it was that good. And I normally don't have the same thing for lunch that I have for dinner. I try to vary my 2 meals, but today that was so good I had to have it for both meals. And something interesting has really been going on this round. This round, I was so hungry in the evenings. Now, I was fine during the mornings. I could have the apple or whatever fruit that I chose, and then I could eat lunch 12:30ish, 1:30, and I was fine. I really felt like I was in control. But in the evenings, maybe after that second meal, somewhere between 7 and 10 o'clock, I was ravenous. I like that word. I've been waiting to say that all day. Ravenous. I was so hungry to the point where I felt like I was out of control. And I think that really had a lot to do with why I didn't release as much, because I found myself eating a little bit of this or a little bit of that, mostly things that were not on protocol, because I was always hungry. And I found myself, even though I was justifying it in my mind, I was saying, well, it was just a little bit, but you guys know in this protocol, a little bit can mean no release, or it could mean a gain. could mean stalls, and I had all of that more than on round one, and I think more than normal. I had a lot of up down, up down, up down down, up down down, up down down, in terms of my releases and gains, and I just wanted to figure out what was going on. And my doctor, my last physical, said my cortisol levels were high and that my adrenals were burnt out. And I did not really had not had an opportunity to sit down and discuss what that really meant. So I started to do a little research where I could, and came across some really good, came across some information that was still a little bit somewhat confusing to me. So you know what I did? I guess you guys can just 3 guesses. What did I do? You're right. I emailed Delman and I asked him what did he know about cortisol, and he came back, and I think in his first line of response to me, he said, cortisol is a tough taskmaster. I think that's exactly how he put it. And he went on to explain to me how cortisol works in the body, and some of the things that you can do in order to deal with the cravings. And after talking to my doctor and reading some more information, and just wanted to stop and say, Delman, thank you, and thank you some more. You really helped me to be able to understand what was going on, and even to talk more intelligently to my doctor about it. So I'm indebted to you, because that was some good information. But basically what I found out is that cortisol levels create the cravings in some cases, and also the weight gain. And adrenal burnout is one of the things that we see from high cortisol levels. And I'll put the websites down here so that you guys can see the information that she gave me. But in the meantime, I am now taking DHEA, which is a supplement that you can buy in most health food stores, vitamin shops, things like that. Also tryptophan I'm taking that, and I really believe that it has helped me. In a few short days, I feel like myself again. I feel like that I'm not about to jump out of my skin in the evening because I want to eat carbs. Basically, that's what I was craving. I wanted anything. I wanted popcorn or bread, peanut butter, anything. Just was so appealing to me, and it was so difficult, because even though I was saying to myself, you don't want it, you can't have it, I did want it. I wanted it so badly. My girlfriend, who just started the protocol, will understand this, and I was having a crack attack for food. So tonight, I'm just getting home. It's almost 11. Well, it's after 11 o'clock, but I went to an event tonight, and the table where I was sitting is where they came in and they placed all the food. And this was hot wings, several varieties of the hot wing, cheese, dip, cheeses, and dips, and every type of carb you can probably imagine. And I had no desire. Well, let me rephrase that. I did not feel like I was out of control, that I had to have it. I saw it, it looked good, it smelled good, but I was able to just restrain, and it was not as difficult as it has been. And I think it's mostly because of the new supplements I'm taking. So gotta go, guys. I'm getting kind of long here. I'm almost to the 10-minute mark. If you want more information, I'm going to try to put the website down here so you guys can go see, as well as the information that Delman sent me. Thanks to my new subbers. I appreciate you guys for being on this journey with me, and I love you, HCG family. You guys rock. I adore you. I'm out of here. Until the next time.